It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by AgileDad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. Any of you ever seen The Amazing Spider-Man or any of the Spider-Man saga that features Tom Holland? You'll know that there's someone very significant that gets street cred throughout. And it's the man in the chair, right? There's always somebody that's behind every good person. So behind Spider Man, there's Ned. Behind Batman, there's Robin. Behind Iron Man, there's Pepper Potts. I mean, we could go through and just give you a list, a rundown, how every superhero and every great person always has someone in a chair to support them. Well, last Friday was National Employee Appreciation Day. Now, I have a confession to make. Up until recently, I didn't even know that this day existed. I know that they have Bosses Day and Grandparents' Day and all these other days, but this is just one. It's a day that's set aside to show appreciation and gratitude for those people who help your organization be successful. And man, I feel remiss that I missed it, or at least that I missed out on an opportunity to post on that day. I was having some XML file issues with the podcast provider, and I apologize for that. But now that we got it all straight, I wanted to take a moment to just show gratitude for a couple of things. First and foremost, I have an executive admin that's out of this world. If for those of you who don't know Kim at AgileDad.com, she's absolutely amazing. And she is the one, she's the glue that holds the sawdust together and makes us all something special, right? She's the person who handles all the coaching inquiries, all the coaches. She helps coordinate and align all of our trainings. She is really the person who sits behind this thing and does all she can to make sure that the wheels keep spinning in the right direction, that everything is just as good, if not better, than it could ever be. And I couldn't ask for more because, outside of those responsibilities, she's always willing to step up and do whatever it takes to help us be successful. So if you've ever gotten a really cool email, or if you've ever, reached out and dialed our number and give us a call, it's a good chance that you got hold of Kim. So on this, or I guess I should say, in commemoration of National Employee Appreciation Day, I want to start by naming my admin Kim and thanking her. She is awesome sauce all the way. And she's been with us now for a few years, over 3 years, and everything that she's done has just been fantastic. I also want to take an opportunity to thank all of my coaches and trainers. I couldn't do it without all those coaches and trainers that support me and support organizations that we coach. It's one of those times where it really makes a difference when you can take time out and really count back and think of all of the different engagements, all the different clients that we're dealing with. And I can tell you currently it's pretty amazing. We have approximately 20 coaches in many of the Fortune 100 companies, and these coaches and trainers are staying incredibly busy. And this isn't even including our partners and other people that we've reached out to help us in this effort. Things have just been crazy fast on a growth cycle. And I guess more than anything, I just want to make sure that I express my appreciation, because one of the things that I learned a long time ago was that if I surround myself with people who are way more smart than I am and way more beautiful than I am, then it always makes me appear more smart and more beautiful. And I couldn't do it without the people who stand in the background, stand in the trenches, and do the hard things so that it makes me able to do the easy things, to continue to grow, to do what I love, and to continue to help them grow in positions where they do what they love. I've always dreamt that I could be in a position where I could support others and give back and really make a difference and help others to engage in a way that's meaningful and in a way that they feel like they can continue to grow and build what they have. There are many coaches or trainers out there who, or I should say, many coaching and training organizations out there who have employees. And I guess the reason why I didn't necessarily celebrate this as big as I could have, even though it was inadvertent, is that I don't always consider the people who work for me employees. I consider them friends. I consider them coworkers. I don't put myself above any of them in any way. I guess what I'm trying to say is on this National Employee Appreciation Day, that it gives me another chance to show gratitude for all those people who go out of their way to help me be successful, but it also gives me a chance to revisit and talk about just how awesome the team at Agile Dad is. So I didn't want to keep you any longer in this episode because I don't want it to sound like self promotion, because honestly, it's not. My team is the best there is, and there's just no questioning. And whether it's Kim, the admin, who's taking care of things for you, whether it's Jacob, who's tackling all those safe things, whether it's Allie, who's a marketing wizard, Adele, who's just got everything so pulled together and buttoned up, or what, it doesn't matter which of the coaches or trainers we're talking about. There's always something and someone who's going to help make sure that you can be successful in the organization where you are. That's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, we encourage you, if you have a topic, to reach out to us at learnmore at agiledad.com. And until next time, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.